What's poppin', big sippers? It's your girl, the Brick, and AG.
And Notorious Till. And you're tuning to another episode of
AunTEA
Talk.
Talk.
Gang, 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 gang. In it bit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into our sip tea, and today we are drinking hibiscus mango
Okay.
tea with a splash of sangria.
Alrighty. I'm ready for something new.
I hope it's good. Let me see.
I like that.
Me too.
I like
Me
this
too.
one. Now, this is a good silk tea.
Well, damn, this gonna be the last time we're gonna have it, because we don't got no more of that hibiscus mango tea.
Damn.
Well, no
That
more of that
shit
hibiscus mango tea.
For all my minority business owners, I got something for you real quick. Come holler at me. Come
Speak up, put your
come
ear
holler at me
closer.
real quick.
Because you need to hear this.
For all my minority business owners, we have a tea shop for you all to join where we offer promotional, sponsorship, and brand ambassadorship opportunities. So if you're looking for ways to grow your brand and reach a new audience, you need some big sippers to fuck with you, hit us up at AunTEATalkPodcast@gmail.com.
And don't forget, fuck with a winner, baby.
Always fuck with a winner, baby. Right is right.
Alright, so we can go ahead and get into our check-in. I'll let you go first. I kind of got a lengthy one.
I don't really have a lengthy check-in. I would just say that, we're at the end of May. And typically I do my check. I just gave y'all the details of it next episode. But it's been
a month.
It's been a month. Especially these past couple weeks, like just emotional roller coasters or whatever. But on the bright side, Tati has been outside. We're celebrating. It's Memorial Day today, actually. We're recording on a Monday, y'all.
And you did let them know who Tati is last time, right? Okay, cool. Tati
So,
is back in full effect.
And Tati was only supposed to be here for one weekend, but hey,
she's here. She's here for the summer.
She's here to stay. But so it's been Memorial Day weekend, so it's been a lot of things going on. So literally been outside since Friday, like just back to back. So I would say like that's my check-in, being able to just be out, be amongst friends, love, just good energy. Yesterday I was at they had something for my big mama at her church, celebrating her because she's an virtuous woman. That was the sermon.
Okay.
She's a virtuous woman and she's just loving, caring, giving. And those are some things, that I want for myself. But just being amongst family and just being the granddaughter of someone, so amazing or whatever. So I feel like this weekend kind of picked up things for me as it relates to my mood. But I think that'll be my check-in.
Okay, cool. So, thank God we get a chance to do episodes. Like, we get to do multiple episodes at a time because we've been having some in the vault. Because we have been recording like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And one of my check-ins, I told her a while ago, like, I got this check-in that I can't wait to give it to you on the check-in because me and Tia talk all the time. So we were, like we said before, like some of this shit we gotta hold off and save it for our check-in and save it for AunTEA Talk. So I told her like 2 weeks ago, I said, I got a check-in for you, but I'm gonna tell you on the show. It happened 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately, we just weren't able to record or whatever. And I ended up having to tell Till yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I ended up having to tell her because every time we were supposed to record before today, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So that's why I said thank you for having, we just having episodes in the vault or whatever.
Yeah.
But I started a masterpiece. As you can see, like I'm really tatted the fuck up, but I like to say this is my body art, and my next body art that I'm working on is on my back. It's my full back. I named it the Zenful Warrior. I don't really want to go in full detail why the reason and why I had that for the name or whatever, because it's gonna be telling the other side that isn't complete. But Tia was able to see like the tech is big as hell. I'm talking about full back about to be done. The tech big, but I had to show her yesterday because we went out for Memorial Day. and the back was out. So I knew.
And
she
you
was
want to
gonna
know what's
see
crazy?
it.
I thought about it. I'm like, I think I wouldn't have paid attention, even like, cause I didn't pay attention to it even
While it
after
was
you
out.
saying
Okay.
it. Like, so you probably could have killed that one to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's dope as hell. That's one part of my check-in. Another part of my check-in is I've been grieving these 2 weeks. Someone super, super, super close to me, someone who really helped me get over depression in 2020, passed away. Passed away while I was getting the goddamn ink. Like, we had to stop the session and everything for a minute because I had to, take a break. But
yeah. That's the appointment you were at. I thought she was at like a nail appointment. Mm-hmm. Like, but then afterwards when I see her nails, I'm like, I wonder what appointment she was at. So I'm like, I'm not finna come.
Because I was gonna let you, like, at that moment I was like, fuck it. I needed you in that moment.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
It's all good. But so yeah, like I said, he was also one of our sponsors, one of our first sponsors. Y'all done seen it today. We actually could have used this today. We could have used this today because
where is it?
Hold it. But we could have used it. Our 1 o'clock table decor was sponsored by my boy Tim. Rest in peace, Tim. Yeah, that was kind of hard. That was really, really hard. And I believe I do have another check-in. And just pretty much like Memorial Day weekend. Like we said, we've been outside. Today is my homeboy birthday. And we went out for him last night. We had a good time. Well, we went to Sweet Lounge. And then, first of all, we was bad as fuck last night. Y'all should have saw us.
Man,
we was bad as fuck from the time that we stepped outside. I'm talking about the compliments just coming.
Kept rolling in.
We just eating it up.
Kept rolling in.
Eating it up.
Head like this at one point.
Eating it up, but not like on some humble shit. But yeah, we was looking good.
Yeah.
And so we had a good ass time at Sweet. So we like, oh yeah, we outside. Let's go to the next spot. So we go to Traffic.
Should have stayed our ass at Sweet.
We should have stayed at Sweet. Traffic was loaded, but with the girls.
With the sweet ones.
It was loaded with the girls.
It was loaded with the sweet ones.
I said,
baby, literally.
So I'm gonna run that outfit back.
And is.
Because I need the niggas to see this.
And is. I need the niggas to see the body. I need the face. I'm talking about the hair.
Everything just good skin glowing. I'm talking about the glasses. Like, we coming in.
Yeah, we popping our man.
Yes.
Yeah, running
we
shit
running it back.
Turbo.
We running it back. But overall, that's my check-in. Like she said, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Up and down between grieving and just
life
been
life
been Floyd Mayweather
and shit. I don't know what's going on, but it's so many people that I'm friends with or may have come in contact with, and we just talking, how you been, and everybody is just going through shit right now. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready for this shift to shift the fuck on out of everybody's lives. Like,
I don't know how that retrograde,
but it ended already.
I don't know how that shit worked, but if I ever knew how it worked, I don't care what nobody said. I felt it this time.
I felt it this time. When I seen the day
this time
of the retrograde, I said, "Oh, that's why I've been feeling like this." Because remember, it's my shit started towards the end of April. Out of nowhere, it's just like a whole shift in everything.
It's just been like second quarter. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But second quarter came in this motherfucker like round 2. Fight. Like, but I've been fighting back. But I've been fighting back. But other than that wraps up our check-in. So we're going to go ahead and get into what we're grateful for.
All right. I am grateful for... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm grateful for 2 things.
Okay.
The first thing I'm grateful for is the minister at Tim's funeral. The eulogy that he had. It just granted, it's a message that I've heard a number of times, but it was the way he was saying it, and I needed to hear it in that moment. And Tim died unexpectedly or whatever, and it just show you like life is short. So you have to live your life the way that you want to. Like, you can't wait for tomorrow to do something that you want to do today. Like, so it changed my perspective with things like that. And also I'm grateful for Twitter. And I'm grateful for Twitter because I know previously we said like how we're vulnerable on Twitter. So I had a moment to myself. I'm like, that's why I like Twitter. It's just really a journal. It's a journal. Like, at any given moment, whatever I'm thinking, I can just go on there and say what I'm thinking, whether somebody respond or not. I don't care. I got it off my chest.
It's a judge-free zone. Yes. It's a judge-free zone site. And if people are judging, they don't say nothing for real.
And if they are judging, they gonna get in the comments, talk shit, but, and so what, whatever. But, yeah, those are the two things that I'm grateful for this week.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm grateful for my village. I'm the type that Miss Independent. I can do everything by myself. I know I got these solid ass people around me, but I don't utilize them to the best of my advantage when I really need to. And Wednesday was a motherfucking day. Okay, Wednesday was a day like I woke up. You know how some folks wake up on the bullshit? I just woke up and it just felt like a hurricane of emotions just was at my door. And I was trying to shake it, trying to fight it as much as I can. It was just like the simplest thing just broke me down. Like, it broke me down. I was just in a world of emotions. I was crying all day. Even before you came over, like, my eyes were puffy. I had just recently stopped crying like an hour or so before. But I was in a whirlwind of emotions. And right when I text you, you were saying, like, use your village or whatever. And I was in the midst of texting, like, my sisters and you and Cody at the same time. Like, I need y'all, like, today. I need y'all footwork. They'll figure that shit out. I'm not going. Like, I just need to talk. I just need to get some shit off of my chest. Something that's way deeper than therapy for me, especially with how therapy has been going for me. I just really needed to put that shit on the floor. And that's what we birth. Put that on the floor. Like, sometimes you just need your circle to just come around. And what I'm saying is what put it on the floor is it was literally me, Cody, and Teal. We at my house and we were just talking, arguing our things off our chest. And I'm like, we need to do this often because I feel like y'all needed this just as much as I did. And it was really right on time. Like, let's put this shit on the floor. So we gonna keep put it on the floor going because
it was crazy because, like, remember I had left and went to the restaurant, like, you know, y'all was still in there talking. I had went to the restaurant, and I was thinking, like, damn, I needed this too. Like, because, like I said, it's been an emotional roller coaster too. So, like, to have a village is to have life, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. To have a village is to have life. Like, you can't maneuver throughout life without a village behind you.
As much as you try to be Mr. Tough Guy, Mrs. Tough Guy, like, you need that village for real. Yeah. And I felt so much better. Everybody reached back out to me like the following day to check on me and check on my spirits or whatever. And I felt so much better. Hey, I felt better later on that night. Like, I felt better. But yeah, my mama came through. It was like my folks was coming through in increments. Like, my mama came in as my mom was about as my mama was there, my sister came. My mama left right 10 minutes after that. My sister stayed until Cody got there. And then she left. And then Cody and Teal came in like 5 minutes apart from each other. So, yeah, I needed it. So, I'm so grateful for my village.
Amen.
But enough of that. So, we're going to go ahead and get into I this or that.
T games.
All right, so. Shatil drill.
Dang.
Teal G. Would you prefer birthday cookouts or birthday dinner?
Birthday cookout, me. It's the nostalgia in me, maybe. I don't know, but I love me a good cookout. I love me a good cookout, simply put.
Birthday cookout for me too. The vibes are always there. I'm a summer baby, so that's like when cookouts are in its peak. I I love comfort. Like, I love to dress up and make it real for a motherfucker, but I just love comfort. Like, I just want to be relaxed and in my zone and still put that shit on, you know? But I just feel like, I even tweeted for my cousin's birthday. I was like, you know, birthday dinners are so awkward. Especially if you don't see nobody there that you know, you just have to come out your shell sometimes and get to socializing or whatever. But birthday dinners can become awkward. But that cookout ain't gonna be awkward. Like,
everybody everybody not gonna know each other. Like, it's gonna be people there that you know.
It's more relaxed setting. It's just, I just love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I like birthday dinners, but cookout me. I prefer a cookout.
How many birthday dinners you think you've had in life? I think I probably had
about maybe 5 or less.
Yeah,
5 or less, and they all were like adulthood.
3. Yeah, I honestly think that place. I only had one.
No, we did Stroh, we did K Michelle. Dang, you did both of yours at places that don't even exist.
It is no more.
What else?
That was it.
In Vegas.
Okay, yeah, Vegas.
So we both probably like 5 or
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
All right, so my next question is, would you rather be a fly on the wall? Would you rather be a fly on the wall for Megan and Party or Tiana and Iman?
I'm gonna say this again. Tiana and Iman. Like, I know Meg and his big fine ass go crazy. But it's just something about Tiana and Iman's, like, just even seeing them amongst each one another, their love and passion for one another, I just know they go crazy.
I know they go crazy too, and I never thought about comparing them with nobody else like that, because we always say we want to see them. Yeah. But Megan, the way she throw that ass, the way Megan throw that ass, and the way the Party picked her up that time, let me know all I needed to know. It let me know all I needed to know. I don't know. Yeah. This is a really tough one, but I feel like stamina and for entertainment, I really think it's gonna be Tiana them.
That's why I really I'm just sitting here thinking about it. That's crazy.
But if I just wanted to look at some back shots.
Meg me.
Meg me, baby.
All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and slide into our tea spills for this episode. And I'm going to let you pop it off. B3.
All right, cool. So, quick question. Do y'all feel that abortions should be a mutual agreement?
Yes. Yes to a certain... yes, I feel like both parents should have a say-so in it. But at the end of the day, the woman is going to be the person taking care of this baby. Like, especially if y'all not together, like, married or whatever, like... She gonna be stuck taking care of this baby. And if I don't want to be stuck taking care of no baby, I should have the right to say, I don't want this baby. Like, despite, like, it's not for certain that you gonna be in the picture. So, I feel like, yes, it's, the daddy can have a say-so. But at the end of the day, it's really how I feel. That's just something that I'm just gonna stand by.
Shit, you said some logical ass shit. Like, cause at the end of the day, I don't want who gotta go through the pregnancy. I don't want who gotta go through postpartum. I'm the one who gonna gotta find a babysitter when we got
all that. Like yeah, I consider what you say, but at the end of the day, that's gonna be one of them things where I'm gonna do what's best for me.
So how risky are you when you fucking? Yeah, answer. Cat got your tongue.
I ain't risky.
You ain't never just felt a little.
No. Cause I'm scared. I'm that scared of getting knocked up right now. Like, yeah, you'll be in the moment where like might want that, but I'm not dare finna say that shit out loud. Like, no, because we're gonna be end up in a fucked up situation.
I like to play with fire.
See, ooh.
I like to play with fire. We gotta make this shit fun, baby.
I get it. Trust me, I get it, and I'm not gonna act like I've never. If a nigga be like, "Can I know you?" I'm like, "Yeah, man," but when it comes like, "I'm finna make," no, you might talk that like, but she really about it. Like, no. No, we doing that one, but yeah.
Yeah, but I really do feel like both parties definitely should have a say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always you good. Hands up, don't shoot.
I'm good.
But you know, it's always like if the dude but no, like I honestly feel like a lot of times when the woman ends up pregnant and when the dude wants an abortion, oh, he's getting tomatoes thrown at him.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't shit ass nigga, why you nutting her and blah, blah, blah. True, why you nutting her? Because you could have pulled out.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot and he wanted to keep the baby and she didn't, the mama ain't gonna get no backlash. She ain't gonna get no backlash. She gonna say, everybody gonna be in the comments saying everything you just said.
Yeah, and it goes back to double standards. That's just that. It's a double standard.
It goes back to double standards. But I do feel like both parties should. But when you just broke it down like that, like, nigga, you know good and well, if we decide to go anywhere, I'm asking for the babysitter. You might pay for it.
Yeah.
But I gotta figure that out. If the baby gets sick, I gotta leave work. Like, yeah. But yeah.
Alright. So I'll go ahead and get to my tea spill. So me and Brittany have been talking about toxicity heavily, like just in discussions, and I'm just gonna point out she just said some toxic ass shit.
I knew that's what you. I knew that's
I
what
just
you.
want to point out she just said some toxic ass shit about playing with fire. Why? All right, now we supposed to be having a pregnancy pack. I'm not getting pregnant this year. No, none of that. So
me either.
So why you telling niggas?
Who I'm telling?
But anyways, so my question is, like, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, and I have realized that
bitch on toxic.
I have some toxic traits, but I also feel like everybody has
for sure
toxic traits.
Everybody does.
So, what are some of your toxic traits?
Like, I feel like I'm emotionally available sometimes because I always feel like when it's time for me to vent, I want you to listen.
Yeah.
I want you to be my comfort zone. Like, I need you to be my safe space. But when it's return time, every time I just don't feel like I'm available. And it's just I want to be available, or I want to hear that, or, you know.
And it's just like, damn, nigga, you being selfish, or you being selfish because I don't want it. Like, I'm not in the mood. You can kill my mood. But the whole time, you might be killing this person's mood.
Yeah. But I can say is, I learned this a couple of years ago. I think I got this from, like, my sister. Like, when I'm finna unpack and unload some shit on somebody, I do want to know, like, what kind of headspace you in first, because I might fuck you up. Or I might just, be a damper on your day or whatever. You might not be mentally prepared to take that on. But yeah, I definitely be feeling like sometimes I can be emotionally available. Or I just be feeling like I'm perfect. Like, I just feel like God made me perfect. I don't feel like there's no wrong in what I'm doing. You can't tell me I'm the most solid motherfucker walking this earth. Like, I just feel like I'm so solid. And because I feel like I'm so solid, it's some things that I do and I don't even realize that I'm doing it until somebody pointing it out. And I'm like, no, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I'm too solid for that. I'm too player for that. Like, not knowing I'm over here stepping on people's toes. So, I'm not perfect. Yeah. Even though I used to think I was.
She perfect.
Okay, yeah. But yeah.
That's it.
I think that's some toxic trait. I also think, like, defending myself When somebody expressed to me
I'm guilty
what
of that.
I've done,
I'm guilty.
that has hurt their feelings or what upset them.
What?
What I've done that hurt their feelings or upset them, like, instead of trying to just take it in and, you know, just apologizing, damn, you know, here's my opportunity. That ain't what I mean. I wasn't meaning like that. You shouldn't have took. I used to throw that motherfucker in there. Oh, I know I used to make that nigga mad, but I never thought of it like this. Like, that you shouldn't be feeling like that, Will. You shouldn't be feeling like that because that's not how I was meaning it. I was meaning like this, but that's something toxic that I have done for a very long time versus just listening to what somebody's telling me. Like, you made me feel this way, B. I don't like how you did that. And but nah, I took that as an opportunity to express myself or say why I did it and this, that, and the third. Whatever.
And it ain't about you.
It ain't about me.
Person.
They're expressing their feelings at that time. Like,
yep. I agree with a couple of those with the toxicity for me. I got a list. So, one of my toxic traits is I'm blunt. And
it's fuck.
I think there's a difference between being honest and brutally honest. And a lot of the times I can be brutally honest versus just being blunt in a way where it doesn't necessarily affect your emotions or make you feel some type of way about it. Another thing is I don't like being questioned. Like, it just goes to, and that's in a relationship or
just in general.
In general, I don't like being questioned. Why you need to know my whereabouts? Why you need to know who I'm with? You know, all this. But on the flip side, I want to know where you going. I need to know all the details. Like, so
I'm giving a whole fucking interview.
And I feel like it can't be done to me.
You got a 2-question max with me, and I'm gonna get irritated.
It's literally a 2-question max.
Toxic, yes.
It's literally a 2-question max with me though.
2-question max. I never forget. Courtney used to always be like, it was a joke with her. She was like, "Can I ask you a question?" Because I told her when we first met, she was like asking me some questions. I was like, "I don't like questions like that." Hold on, girl. I don't even know you. No, you not finna. Hold on, bitch.
All right. Another one is I think I'm a nigga at heart. We say this shit all the time on the show, man. Hey, I'm a nigga. But when it comes to these relationships, I know that, or dealing with men, I've been told countless times in the past, recent, earlier today, hell, like, bruh, where's your soft side at? And it's like, I want to tap into that soft side, but I've been this hard ass for so long, and it's a defense mechanism. Like, that's how I guard me. That's how I make sure you know that you ain't running shit over here. But yeah, so I just feel like, you know, with me being that aggressive hood nigga.
I get
like that shit toxic. Like, cause niggas really don't like that shit.
Niggas don't like it, and
niggas get turned off by that shit.
And we've done it for so long, and we had
so comfortable.
We were in relationships being niggas, and our men were trying to let us know, but nah, we just felt like shit your soft ass on me.
Man, if you don't leave me alone, the fuck wrong with you?
Alright, I apologize.
Nah, for real.
I truly apologize.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
From the bottom of my heart. This is so genuine. Like, I apologize. We are not real niggas. We are stripping that title from us. We're real women. We're real women.
I've had a nigga that asked, "You think you can piss further than me?" And I'm like,
that's a new one.
No. Well, why the fuck you act like it? I'm like, whoa. Oh, that nigga was feeling some type of way.
That nigga was upset.
We were on the phone. Got off the phone. You think you can piss further than me?
I ain't never heard that one before.
And what's crazy, when he said it, I was like, damn. That was like I must was being aggressive as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
reality check.
Yeah,
pipe down. Be soft.
All right, another one of my toxic traits is I just like to be in control. My way, no way. That's just that.
I can definitely agree with that one. For you.
Another one is, bitch, you petty. Bitch, I'm petty too. I want my lick back. I've always wanted I want you to feel the way I feel. You tag me and you got me fucked up or whatever. All right, cool. Say no more. I'm gonna get you where it hurt too eventually. So, and I know that's that tit for tat shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But and I want to get away from that, like, cause that shit ain't right.
Right. Yeah, I've always despised a tit for tat ass type situation. Yeah. Like, even if I've been in a relationship and I felt that coming on with them, I'd be like, hey, I don't like all that tit for tat ass shit. Like, I've just never really had the urge to want to, like, even on every song when the people be like, I forever get my lip back, I'ma sing it.
Yeah.
But that just really ain't really me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cap you down like I ain't never done nothing like, oh yeah, motherfucker, you gonna feel this shit too. But very, very, very minimum. I know motherfuckers who thrive off of, alright?
Let go. Let the games begin. And you don't never know when I'm getting my lick back. I'm gonna get my lick back at the...
And it's fulfilling for you.
Yep. I feel fulfilled. And do. But I'm pushing that to the side.
Yeah.
Brushing that under the rug. We're gonna move on from that. That's the goal.
Yeah.
And the last thing is I'm hard-headed. I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's just that. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just hard-headed.
Yeah, I'm definitely hard-headed. I definitely do what I want to do, and that comes from my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, the way that I was raised. My sister was raising me. Nigga, you my sister. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And I stuck with it. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. Like, don't tell me. You can suggest.
My mom and my dad
make reference
and I still don't like them telling me what to damn do.
But don't tell me what to do. That's the trigger. But not for real.
You got another tea spill?
I do have another tea spill. So, I do want to know, let's say there's a stepdad in the picture, right? And the stepdad raised you, has been heavily active in your life. I'm talking about, let's say, since you was young, in all your extracurricular activities, paid for you to go to college, you graduated college, you moved back in the household with your mom and your stepdad. Remember, stepdad is super heavily in your life. You get engaged. And your stepdaddy even made the offer. Let's have the wedding at our house. We have a nice, beautiful home. Have it at our house. Do you feel like the stepdaddy name should be in the program?
Yes.
Do you feel like the stepdaddy should walk her down the aisle?
It depends on if her father's not in her life. I do believe in the tradition of if your father in your life and y'all have a relationship, your daddy can walk you down the aisle, but you also can add your stepfather. Both. I done seen anyone where they had, two men walking them down the aisle.
So when you saying me in your life, are you meaning like he's alive and we talk from time to time, or are you meaning that
no, y'all have a relationship?
Okay.
If you and your father have a relationship, your father definitely should be the one to walk you down the aisle, and the stepfather can walk you down the aisle as well. I done seen them where they either walking side by side or whatever, or you get to a certain part, the other man pick up from there and continue or whatever.
I've seen it as well.
Because at the end of the day, no, I'm not your biological child, but you've raised me as if I was your biological child. Like, you never, played that card in my face or whatever. So I do feel like, he should be included in the wedding.
100%. And I totally agree with everything you said. And the reason why I asked that is because I seen this man, he came to the internet and he was like really hurt. And that was the situation. He raised the girl, paid for her to go to college, let her move back in. Now she's engaged. He offered to have the wedding at her home. Daddy been around, but daddy ain't been around. Daddy don't pay for shit. He didn't put you through college. graduation parties, prom, like none of that shit. He wasn't active in none of that shit. Yes, he's around. Yes, you talk to him, and yes, you adore him because at the end of the day, that's your dad.
Yeah.
But they was having their first marital meeting. Like, you know, just both sides of the family coming together, like figuring shit out how the shit gonna go for the wedding or whatever. And they coming up with a program. Stepdaddy name ain't in the program at all. He not walking her down the aisle at all.
Yeah, I feel some support, and I it goes back to how you said. I mean, I can understand why she want her daddy because you know you have women, men that have a parent that is not as involved, but they want that relationship, so they're yearning for that relationship. So I get why she still want it, but. Man, include that your stepdaddy.
And then also this is another thing that hurt him even more. They said the guest list was going to be 250 people. They told him he can invite 20 people. He said he went to go play golf one day. He asked one of his homeboys, "You come to the wedding, right?" And the homeboy said, "No, I ain't getting no invitation." They didn't even put none of his people on the list. The wedding that he's paying for, the wedding that he's having at his household. So he went on and told him after the meeting, like, this shit damn deal.
Yeah.
We can't have this here. And technically, that's not even the stepdad because they're not even married. The mama and the mama and the man not even married. He just overextending man and boyfriend. Like, he really loved your mom and loved her seeds more than the daddy, clearly.
Yeah.
Like, I felt so sorry for that man. Like, he really came to the end that was like, am I tripping? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, I just don't. This probably his business. It's like, I just don't understand. Like, I've been there, done it all with this girl. Like, I didn't even say you gotta walk me down the aisle, but my name not even in the program. You didn't even invite. You only gave me 20 people to invite, which this is your wedding. Understandable, but you didn't even send an invitation to my people. That's fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
That was just so fucked up. But yeah,
I want to hear y'all views, big sippers on that. How y'all feel about that? Do you think that she should have included? Because at the end of the day, it's her wedding.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about that? Is she wrong for not including the stepdaddy? Is he overreacting? Like, let us know.
I definitely don't feel like he overreacting. Not if you expect him to spend his dime on it.
Yeah.
Not if you expect him to have it at his house. Host it. He's the host. And he can't even be in the program.
Yeah.
That's a slap in the face.
Yeah, for shit, y'all.
I want to hear what y'all got to say, but at the end of the day, I stand on what I stand on. That shit is a slap in the face. Shit is a slap in the face.
All right. Well, that wraps up our tea spill for today. And we're going to go ahead and slide into our vibe on demand. What you got?
All right, so my vibe on demand is this hot ass podcast. It's a hot ass podcast called Not a Real Podcast. My girl, Big Co,
Young Co,
and Isha. You can find them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts. Yeah. And they on there popping their shit.
Nah, like, for real.
I really, 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 truly enjoy Not a Real Podcast. And it's not just because that's my best friend's podcast. And every time I give her reviews on her podcast, like, I give her the criticism to see her grow.
Yeah.
But this my work. Remember, we told y'all it's Memorial Day. I'm supposed to be headed to work. But I give her real constructive criticism on her podcast. And I always tell her, like, I'm really rocking with y'all shit. And none of this shit is biased at all. Like, it's not because you're my best friend. Like, I really enjoyed your podcast. Cody is witty as fuck.
Yeah.
Isha Isha got the gift of gab. Like, she can hold a conversation clearly about anything and just make it sound good. Like,
I agree.
It's a dope ass podcast. Make sure y'all check them out. That's my girl. It's Not a Real Podcast.
I agree. My vibe on demand is Coco Jones. I See You. That's just ever since that song came out. I think that came out like the end of last year, maybe like November or sometime. That shit has had me in the choke. How people feel about Hours and Hours. That's how I feel about I See You.
Yeah.
But I also stumbled upon She did a rendition of Get It Together by 702. So I stumbled upon that video this past week or whatever, and I really like it. So yeah, check into my girl, Coco Jones.
She's so beautiful
She's
in chocolate.
chocolate
She's
and
so
beautiful.
beautiful in chocolate.
But yeah, check her out. All her music. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to all of her music, but what I have heard from her is good. And make sure y'all tap into that I See You, baby.
Yes. Well, so
that wraps up another episode of the Dopest Podcast.
We're gonna run it back. Woo! Well, guys, that wraps up another episode of what?
The Dopest Podcast in the motherfucking land. AunTEA motherfucking talk.
Yeah.
If you haven't already tapped in, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube AunTEA Talk Podcast. If you not following us on social media, make sure you do that too. It's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, AunTEA_talk. And if you want to support us furthermore, tap into our Cash App too. Well, we take monetary donations so we can provide for y'all. $ AunTEA Talk. $AunTEA Talk. And until next time, that's
where the cash at, bitch.
Hey,
where the cash
that
at,
part
bitch.
right there.
Where the cash at, bitch.
Fuck with a winner, baby. That's it, bitch.